Hello there, Jackson here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do pogos on a fixed gear. Pogos. I mean, we all know what it is intuitively. It's like being on a pogo stick, except for you're on your bike, and specifically you're on your fixed gear bike. It's a great entry-level trick. It might be helpful to know how to track stand, bunny hop, and wheelie, because it's kind of a combination of all three. I think the skill level is pretty equal across all of them, so you could start off by learning this one first. If you want to learn how to bunny hop or wheelie, check out the links in the description. I've got those tutorials and a ton more, so make sure you go check it out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's talk about what you need before you get into the trick. You should have good tire pressure. Because you're jumping up and down, you have the potential to pinch flat. You're definitely going to need good foot retention to be able to balance and pull up the bike. I personally prefer BMX platform pedals and straps. I don't really like clips because they come undone. Sometimes I can't get out of them. They just freak me out. You don't have to, but you might want to lower your seat just a tad, maybe half an inch. That way you can just kind of maneuver on the bike a little bit easier. You just need somewhere that's flat, smooth, doesn't really matter. You could do it on a sidewalk with grass on either side. That way if you do fall, it's a little bit softer. And on that note, you should be prepared to fall. It can happen when you're doing tricks. Make sure that you can get your feet out of the straps and make sure you're also wearing a helmet. Definitely always wear a helmet. Helmets are cool. Yay for helmets. So let's get into doing pogos. You can start this trick from a track stand or rolling into it. I personally like rolling into it a little bit better. You're just gonna ride really slow and then just slow down and then pop the pogo. Before you pop the bike up, you're gonna wanna start to compress your body. That way you have some energy to pull it up. To pop the front wheel, you're gonna uncompress, straighten out your arms and lean back, put your body weight into your saddle so that you can get that front wheel off the ground. This is a little bit different than a bunny hop. You're not gonna wanna just go straight into a bunny hop. You're gonna wanna get that back wheel into a nice balance point position before you start doing pogos. Another thing to think about during this whole entire trick is your pedal pressure. Are you pushing forwards? Are you pushing backwards? I like to think of the pogo as happening in sort of 3 stages of pedal pressure. The first being a little bit of forward pedal pressure to get your front wheel off the ground. The second being is a little bit of back pedal pressure to actually do the bunny hop. And then when you're landing, that's the third stage. And that's more of a track stand position. You're gonna be putting forward pedal pressure and backwards pedal pressure, balancing it so that you're sort of staying in the same spot. You're not rolling either direction too far. Let's talk about the balance point a little bit. It's gonna be different for every rider and every bike, depending on how long it is, depending on, you know, sort of where your body position is. So it can either be higher or lower. It really just depends. When you're practicing these, you're gonna need to go past your balance point and probably fall off the back to learn exactly where it is. Once you've reached that balance point, you feel comfortable, you can start to do the little bunny hops. The bunny hops actually help so that you can adjust your balance side to side, forwards and backwards, so that you can keep the pogo going as long as you can. The bunny hop is initiated by lifting up on your straps, pulling up on the bars. As you're doing the bunny hop, your weight is gonna shift towards the bars as you jump. You're gonna wanna make sure that you're able to comfortably move around the saddle forwards and backwards. That way you can keep your balance, do the bunny hops without getting caught up on your bike. When you come down from the bunny hop, you're gonna wanna lock your legs. That way you're not rolling backwards or forwards. You'll also probably put a little bit more pressure on your front foot going forward. This will help keep your front wheel off the ground. That way you don't just dive and just end the pogo. You're also gonna wanna try to land as softly as you can, compress your body a little bit, absorb that impact. The other thing to keep in mind for keeping your balance is after the initial pop of the pogo, my butt is never in the seat. It's not like a wheelie where you're sort of just relying on your seat and sitting in it. You're actually gonna be out of the saddle just slightly. Your butt's just not gonna be in that saddle. That way you're ready to bunny hop. You're not sitting down, bunny hopping, sitting down, bunny hopping. You're gonna sort of keep that tension in your pedals, in your legs. So let's talk about a couple other troubleshooting tips to keep those pogos going as long as you can. Like I said before, the bunny hops help keep your balance. You can adjust while you're in the bunny hop. If you're sort of leaning one direction, you can hop that direction so that you don't fall over. It really helps to just be able to readjust your position. One thing that happens to me all the time when I'm doing pogos is as I'm pogoing along, my feet will get in a weird position. They'll either move too far up or down, and it just sort of happens naturally. One thing that you can do is use your bunny hops to readjust where your pedal set is. A lot of times my foot goes too far forward and it makes it really hard to balance. So when I'm in the air, I'll sort of pedal back just a tad. It'll probably take 3 3 or 4 bunny hops to get it back to the position that feels most comfortable. So like I said before, you're not really sitting in the saddle when you're doing the pogos, but you can use your saddle and your top tube as an anchor point. You can kind of pinch your thighs to readjust where the bike is and where you are. That's pretty much it for pogos. Challenge yourself, try to go for as long as you can, hold the balance point between bunny hops for as long as you can, add in no hands, throw in a bar spin. There's all sorts of fun stuff that you can do with this trick. Thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and let me know which tutorial you want me to do next. Make sure you check out FOADgang.com to get all of this awesome gear. Follow me and FOAD on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now, baby. Do it, press it, hit that notification bell, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you in the next one.